Hey, my name's Travis Bull Johnson. I'm running for Congress against Michelle Fischbach.
There's no money in ending war. There's no money in limiting government. To me, part of what makes America great are our small businesses, our small farms, and that's what's getting squeezed out by the establishment politicians.
That's why I say, raise cattle, not taxes. Hey, my name's Travis Bull Johnson.
Hey, good morning, everybody. This is Bull. Welcome to episode 30 of Independent is Now. Let me go ahead and apologize now if you hear anything in the background. I've got a bulldog really wanting some attention. I'm the only one in the house right now. And she don't really understand why Daddy's not playing with her. So she may be a little noisy at times. This week, what we're going to talk about is this Tuesday, I've got a trip coming up to Minneapolis, St. Paul, where I will be basically testifying in front of the Minnesota State Senate Committee on Elections on the possible effects of a proposed law change that would raise the percentage of votes required in a statewide race to become a major party from 5% to 10%. There really isn't a reason or a purpose for this law change. There's not a problem that they're trying to address. It is solely about being a power grab. It is a power grab by the Democrats, primarily to ensure that they don't have competition from parties like the Legal Marijuana Now party, which the Democrats feel pull more from Democrats than Republicans. One of my big complaints about this law is right now, Legal Marijuana Now has major party status through the 2024 election. And otherwise, in 2024, Legal Marijuana Now candidates can get on the ballot without having to petition. This law would basically say eliminate them from having major party status because they did not get at least 10% in the last election, or they haven't done so far. So basically, they would remove them from being able to get on the ballot to keep their status as a major party without petitioning, and that's just not right. I mean, by any system you look at, if you're going to change the rules, I mean, you grandfather people in. But then there's just the whole thing of why changing it to 10% at all. Right now, to become a major party in Minnesota, you need at least 5% in any statewide race. That's hard to do, but it's doable. I think we've proven in this last election with us getting 5.5% in our congressional race, which would not qualify, by the way, because it is only a regional race, not a statewide race. It shows that a campaign with proper activities, with actual running out there campaigning, working it, does make that 5% attainable. By going up to 10%, you're basically saying, hey, if you want to play in politics, you need money. I mean, because to get 10% in a statewide, to get 5% in a statewide race is I say possible, but it would be rough without some money. To get 10%, so where you're not even makes it almost impossible on a statewide race. You need the money because you need to be able to do the commercials. You need to be able to do stuff like that. But how do you get the money if you're not a major party to begin with? People don't realize that the state actually does supplement a lot of campaigns for major party candidates on the state level. They didn't do anything with ours because, again, we were running for a national race. But for a state senator race, for a state representative race, if you're a member of a major party, you can qualify for matching funds. And more than that is people who donate to your campaign can get up to $50 back from the state. So if they can donate $50 to you, the state will reimburse them up to that $50, but you need to be a recognized party to do this. And this law would change some of those rules, some of those laws to make that possible. So it's very much makes it a lot more difficult than it should be. So I'm going to go up there this weekend, and I'm going to go into the cities, and I'm going to go and testify. We're going to be doing a press conference beforehand. I believe we're going to be partnering up with the Libertarian Party. I believe with a couple of the other minor parties as well to have a press conference prior to this event. And what I'm trying to do as well is if I can find a location, we're going to try to do an after party, so to speak, where we can go out there and talk about the Constitutional Republic Party and let people know about our party, and kind of make it into a membership drive event as well, since I'm going into the cities. Because I understand, I absolutely, positively hate going to the cities. I'm just at a point in my life, I just don't like the crowds. I don't like the traffic. I've kind of gotten used to a little bit of a slower lifestyle instead of that. And even if you can't, I don't know if you can consider farming a slower lifestyle, but it's not that different type of lifestyle that you find in the larger cities, which I just determined is just not for me. It's about a 4.5-hour drive from where I am to get to St. Paul, to the Capitol. I hate the parking out there. If you happen to be viewing us and are in the Minneapolis, St. Paul area, and you have a sofa that you don't mind me staying on for the night, reach out to me, let me know. I'm trying to save the money from not getting a hotel bill. And stuff like this, it adds up.
Hey, boss.
1 second, please.
Did you ever pick up dog food for the dogs here?
No,
Where's Pathfinder key?
don't know.
Because I need to go get dog food.
All right, sorry about that, guys. I have that's Essie, by the way. If you saw her come up the stairs here, she's kind of helps on our farm and as our farm hand. I tell you what, I don't know how we would get anything done on the farm without her being here. Because
thank you, I appreciate that.
you're welcome.
I
Because
also appreciate the kid.
she really does do a lot here around the farm, and has been a godsend, especially this past week. The weather we have had and the cold, I mean, you're looking at negative 20 degrees before you even consider the wind chill. So yeah, that has been very, very chilling, and having her out here does help out a great deal on that. I was a little late getting on this morning, and the reason for that is my wife is out there, and we had to bring our skid loader with a snow blower over to our house property, which is about 10 miles away. And she made that drive with the skid loader. And as soon as she got here, she realized, wait a minute, I've never used a snow blower on here. So she had to call me for a real quick tutorial because she knew this was going on. And of course, she calls about 1 minute to 2 minutes before 10. But and Mark just pinged in here telling about what you would need to do to get 5% for a house district. And in that case, he's showing basically for the amount you would need for a lit drop. He has about $100K. And I mean that's crazy money for a state house. I mean, we've discussed it here that if we were ever to run for state house, I don't think we would worry about the lit as much as we would just the door knocking, just getting out in front of people. But yeah, that's kind of what's going on right now, guys. Again, we'll be up there Tuesday. We're going to try to do a live while we're up there. I do not think we're going to be able to do it from okay, there we go. Mark's talking about a statewide race. Yeah, Mark, you're absolutely right about And to give you an idea, I mean, in my race, okay, we spend about $45,000 to $50,000 for our congressional race, and that's what it cost us to get to our 5%. And I mean, we're one of 8 districts. So I think with when Mark's talking about 100K, I think he may actually be a little light. It may actually be closer to 200, and that's just to get your 5%. That's not including the 10% that they want to get up to. And you're absolutely right, Mark. If you don't have the money, you need the people. And I think for a minor party or even a smaller major party, the people are the key. I mean, that's why I don't understand about what the GOP is doing right now. The fact that they are chasing off their grassroots supporters. These are the people who door knock. These are the people who show up. And those are the people they're alienating. Those are the people that they're basically kicking out of the party, saying, we don't want you. Is there any wonder why the GOP can no longer win a statewide race if they're alienating their ground troops? Because that's what a lot of these grassroots guys are. I mean, we talked about it a couple weeks ago with Otter Tail. I know a good number of those 33 people that were the delegates that were excluded from the Otter Tail convention. How do I know them? I met them at protest. I met them out there protesting the requirements for the jab. I met them out there when we talked about these protests for medical freedom down in Detroit Lakes. Myself and Spike Cohen visited with a lot of them when Spike came down to help on our campaign. Okay, that's how I met a lot of these people that got excluded. And then, of course, we would go out there at the parades. I would go out there to walk our parade anywhere in that Otter Tail County. And the ones that I would see are the same people they kicked out. Those are the people who showed up at the parades to support their candidates. And they showed up in numbers. Okay. I mean, and that's how we got to see these people, got to know these people. So it just boggles my mind that those are the ones that are getting excluded. But you know what? I keep on saying it. I'll say it again. Their loss is going to be our gain. Hold on one second. Kiwi. Thank you. Stop chewing on that. Yeah, somebody really wants her attention today. But yeah, so that's everything that's going on, guys. Just give you all a quick update today. We'll put some posts out during the week, kind of say what's going on with Tuesday. We would love to see some of y'all down there to support us on Tuesday, and we're gonna go out there and make some noise. So thank you guys, everybody, for tuning in. Sorry it's a little shorter than normal, but unfortunately I gotta help you out there and clear out our driveway so we can get along with our business of the day. Thanks, guys. Remember, independent is power. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.